Alright, here we go with another random pack run. And the method for actually starting random runs has changed a little bit. There's more clicks in the menu now. But they did add a feature with the last update that lets you replay Arena as soon as you've finished. So you don't have to go back out to the main menu and go play again. It would kind of be nice if there was an option on that screen to re-randomize the pack and just play again. Although I guess the game maybe doesn't know that your pack is random in the first place. I don't know. I think there's definitely something that could be done there. But for the people who are just grinding random pack runs like I am, it's a little bit more awkward these days. So I very, very rarely level up mouse, but we do it this time since it was the only level I had. I'm just going to stack the apples onto the dolphin. And we are going to get a level up on the mosquito. And this team, yeah, I think because they've got the fish level up, yeah, we're not going to have enough stats. The mosquito 1 damage snipes weren't good enough there. But I feel like in random packs, I also try to take units that I don't take very often these days, and dolphin is one of them. And something that immediately came to mind as soon as I noticed that there was pill was that I could be pilling belugas to get the level up on the dolphin. And this is absolutely hilarious where this team just had the 3 kangaroos. You've got to salute that. I guess they sold some ducks or something onto the kangaroos. So lobster or hawk. I guess I'll take the hawk since we've got a bit of a sniping theme going. I kind of want another pill for the other beluga, although we do find another dolphin naturally. So I'll just combine them now and bring in the better base stats version. And double lettuce. It's a random pack, so I think, you're always better just freezing stuff that has value rather than hoping for something better. Although we do know that it's slightly different when you know that pill's available, but and here I decided to start deviating from the sniping build. I could have taken the woodpecker, but I decided to go with the Falcon. I think it's probably a little bit of a golden pack reflex, seeing lettuce and Falcon, and they both kind of go together pretty well. And 2 mice, I could sell the beluga and then buy-sell them onto the Falcon, but we do know that pill is available, so we'll freeze betta fish instead. The dolphin is going to survive the sea urchin hit. Now, I do think that on the test server, sea urchin has been changed so that if the unit already has 1 health, it's going to pass it over and actually hit the unit behind. I don't know if that change is confirmed and sort of finalized, but that would be interesting to see. And we get lucky here with the triple betta fish, and then I can pill it next turn onto the Falcon. This team I've seen many times the last couple of days. I've always find it strange where I only ever see one team from a particular opponent. It's almost like they played a single game of Arena and then just quit the game. It's very strange, but that particular team with the big frigate bird, I've matched with them so many times recently. So I think here, yeah, I buy the lettuce first to guarantee it hits the Falcon, although we are probably going to waste the buff on the alpaca. And then freeze blobfish pill. Always makes a huge difference when you're going for a random pack and you get blobfish pill. Falcon is going to copy the chipmunk, and we win. Hawk is also massively improved now that it's guaranteed not to miss. It'll always hit something as long as there's a target available. And then here I get the Komodo, so I can bring Komodo in, even though it makes absolutely no sense with Falcon. We bring Komodo in, sell alpaca, pill blobfish, and we've got instant level 2 Komodo on turn 9, which, I mean, not many people are putting Komodo in their normal custom packs, but I think when you get it to instant level 2, the scaling is very, very attractive indeed. And here I roll with the ostrich frozen. I probably should have just unfrozen. I should have just bought the ostrich and then given myself more chances to find tier 5s. Although it is turn 9, so we can only find tier 5s and not the 6s. And now we're just going to play Komodo Roulette and hope that the Falcon doesn't get put to the front of the team. And how many rounds are we going to go before the Falcon ends up at the front? I guess you could actually play Komodo in fourth position and then put the Falcon at the back. But I feel like the whole point of taking the Komodo is to actually get the scaling in the first place. The Falcon really needs to keep scaling throughout the game so that its stats are big enough to actually get a kill and trigger the knockout ability. And we'll freeze the tier 5s, and then I think I'm going to give Salt to the Ostrich. I think Ostrich is one of those units that definitely benefits from Salt quite a lot. You know, the tier 6, it's a tier 6 scaler, really, like a tall scaler. So it's going to rapidly accrue the stats, but then it has no combat ability. But giving it the Salt essentially gives it a combat ability because it's guaranteed to trigger on anything below tier 6. So we'll take the Lemon on the Falcon, and then we're just freezing the tier 5s and 6s. And Pita Bread, I've already put the Lemon on the Falcon, so maybe I'm going to go with Lemon instead on the Hawk. Yeah, maybe I've changed my mind. I'm going to replace the Lemon with Pita Bread next turn. In a couple of turns, everything will have pretty decent HP. And of course, even if you don't survive an attack, you know, you can survive a low damage snipe. Now this team is going to be pretty tough to get through. And yeah, we're just going to scrape the draw. That is, you did get to see both of the new backgrounds. That these two backgrounds unlocked, I think, a few days ago. Maybe it was the start of this week. So there's the Halloween one, but then there's also this kind of market scene, which I think is really well done. And that just came up on I've always got the random background on. We get some great snipes here with the mushroom gets wasted, and the Pita Bread does actually get to activate because it's a snipe team, so the dolphin ends up trading there. And we copy the mantis shrimp, but it's more interesting to copy a wolf. Look at the stats though that the turkey plus tiger does for those pigs, but it's fine. The ostrich is rapidly scaling up. We've actually probably... Ostrich is one of those really weird pets where at tier 6, it's almost not worth leveling up at all. Because as long as you get decent enough shops, you're going to hit 50-50 so quickly. Yeah, look at it now. It's 31-37 already. Smallest slug team. But the... Are we going to be okay here? No, we're not. The almost level 3 Highland Cow is going to prove too much. I hope they manage to get their achievement. And yeah, I'm just going to take the Komodo now and keep rolling. Probably not going to bother with level 3 Falcon. And then we get the full board of frozen pets. And I might as well just buy the... yeah, we can buy the lettuce and it's going to hit our 2 tier 6 units. Very rare to be doing that, to be honest. But I think now we're on turn 14 and we haven't had the Falcon at the front once. So I don't know how many turns that is since I bought the Komodo, but... And here we copy the rooster, which is going to mean that we can actually counter their own rooster and end up winning. So we're going to be on 9 wins now with the random Komodo Falcon team. And somehow we've gotten away with it so far without having the Falcon at the front. And we're again getting close to having the full board frozen for Ostrich. Although, to be honest, at this point, we don't even really need to freeze the full board because we're going to hit 50-50. If not this turn, then next turn. And we hit 50 health. And because the attack is doubled from the salt, there's very few situations where we're going to actually need the 50 attack. And strangely, we actually faced the exact same team there with the smallest slug, and we lose again. So we're now turn at 16, and again the Falcon escaped being moved to the front. You can see here I'm freezing stuff up just from reflex, but at some point in this turn I'm going to realize that there's no need to actually do that. The ostrich is going to hit 50-50. And there's really not much that I can buy. I think I end up just buying this Komodo. Okay, we're going to go for popcorn instead, rather than carrot. And then unfreeze everything. I think the draw is pretty unlikely here. And finally, the Falcon gets moved to the front. Tiger Leopard, a staple of turn 16 in customs. The Falcon doesn't do anything. However, the salt on the ostrich means we blast through the muskox's melon. And there is Komodo Falcon for the win. Now, here's another bonus clip from a random run. Now, this is me going for 5 seahorses in a random pack. So turn 13, we've cooked up the big level 1 seahorse using the multiple polar bears. And then I get this great roll with the double seahorse. It does, normally you don't freeze 2 units with polar bear, you just want to concentrate the buffs. But because it's I'm going for the 5, I need as many as possible, so I don't really mind the stats being spread out between the 2 units. And the dodo is actually relatively low statted, so selling it won't be the end of the world. I'm just keeping the melon frozen again because it's a random pack. Okay, we're going to use it on the polar bear there to try and increase our chances of survival because we're on 1 heart. A relatively weak looking team, and I think they've got melon on some units there that have quite low health, so the 42 attack seahorse is actually going to instant kill through melon there multiple times. And we'll just keep buying the lasagna. They're probably, like a lot of the time you end up with not much stat food, so just take whatever's available, and lasagna is one of the possibilities here. I think I just buy the tomato on the polar bear. Maybe I should have bought the cherry instead, but big jellyfish, but they don't have melon, and we are going to instant kill them. And the flying squirrel at the gharial. That's another team with low health with melon. And look at the size of the 2 seahorses in the shop. And I think I'm going to greed because I still need to find another. Maybe I should sell the dodo now and buy one of them and buy the melon since it's available. I could have sold gharial there as well, but I need the shop space to find the last seahorse, and there it is. So all we have to do is win the next turn, and then we get the shot at the 5. And it matches me with Toonie for the bus playing a pretty nasty looking summon deck. And yeah, despite having the full team almost of melon, it's not going to make any difference. We're just going to get crushed here because the orca is going to spit out an eagle. Yeah, never stood a chance. So I'll link Toonie's channel in the description. I don't think he's uploaded on YouTube for a while, but he does still stream, so I'll link his Twitch channel as well if you want to check that out.